Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we're going to be going over my Week 6 USFL predictions. So last week I had a record of 2-2, which brings my overall season record to 13-7. So starting off this week, we have no games Friday. So we're going to be starting on Saturday, obviously. The Bandits are taking on the Stars. This is a very important game for both teams. Both teams are decent. It's going to be a tough game for both teams. The Bandits have themselves back into the playoff race after a win against the Panthers last week and a loss by the Breakers. The Stars are in a situation where they would fall to 2-4 with a loss, and that could open the door for the other two teams, the Marauders and the Panthers, to potentially squeak into the North Division playoffs. So it's a very important game for both teams. I think the Bandits will get the win, as they've had a decent defense this season. I think their defensive front is great. But the Stars, their defense really hasn't been that good. I think the Bandits will get the really close win, winning 27-26. Next game, we have the Stallions against the Panthers. So this is the Saturday night game, and this is the game we will have a live watch party for. So this game starts at 7:30 Eastern Time, so our stream will start at 7:20 Eastern Time. So I hope to see you guys there, so you guys will get to see my live reactions and analysis for everything that goes on throughout the game. So the Panthers, they've looked better each week. The quarterback play has improved. I think they're going to play a decent overall game. But I think it's only going to look decent because of how good the Stallions have looked. Their offense has been unbelievable. Their defense has such a great linebacker duo of DeMarcus Gates and Scooby Wright. It seems every week one of the players, either Scooby Wright or DeMarcus Gates, one of them is on the list for Defensive Player of the Week. But they're so good together. They have a very good team, and I don't see their undefeated streak stopping. Here, I have the Stallions continuing, moving to 6-0 on the season with a 28-17 win. Next, we have the Breakers against the Maulers. So the Maulers, they're starting to play better. I think they're starting to show a little bit of what they could have been if only they found this earlier in the season. But I think a part of that is new quarterback Vad Lee. They signed him. He led them back after playing most of the game after Kyle Letta wasn't that great to start against the Gamblers last week. And he was actually pretty good. But now the Breakers, they're one of the best statistical teams in the USFL. Great offense with Kyle Slaughter, Jordan Ellis, Sal Canella, and several different other good receivers. Also great defense. I like the Breakers to get the win, but I think it's going to be closer than some people would expect. I think some people would think it's going to be a blowout, but I think it's going to be 26-18. And the final game of Week 6, we have the Generals taking on the Gamblers. The Generals have looked better every week. Their defense looks better. They're forcing more turnovers. They got a few key players back from injury last week. The Gamblers have disappointed. I think they could be a good team. I think they have the pieces. They're missing something. I don't know what it is yet. I think this game could definitely help us realize what they're missing. I think we'll know what they're missing by the end of the season. Their defense isn't that great. They're okay at getting pressure on the quarterback. But the defense is not good against the run, and the Generals are a run-heavy team, or run-first team. And they're one of the best teams on the ground. I have the Generals taking this one home, getting the win at 27-17. So those are my Week 6 USFL predictions. So let me know in the comments what your predictions are, if you agree with my predictions, disagree, and why. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.